The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for yet another time frame in this 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge. Today's opponent will be none other than one of the worst teams in the 2022-23 season, the San Jose Sharks. Ooh, the Sharks are really going to have a beef about their opponents in the Habs for this time around here. And well, anyway, as you guys can see, the new adjustments are made up on screen with the Sharks as the visitors. The visitor goalie will be having 2 play save stars taken away and 1 shot save star taken away from the goalie. So the Sharks starting goalie will be James Reimer. He will have a 1 or a 2 with a dot play save, and a same thing with a shot save, 1 or a 2 with a dot for either play or shot. Spec save will remain the same with a decider die roll of either dot or of a dot. Michel Larocque will start in net for the Habs. And with that being said, let's get game 1 underway. Let's begin. A new hour has been reset on a fresh new 60 minutes have been set on the clock. And let's get right into it. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a penalty check right off the bat against both players in one. That is Steven Lorentz and Maury Wilson. It looks like Maury Wilson is going to go to the box, as Lorentz will move in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. He can't, and the Sharks will get on the board early as the score is 1-0 in favor of the Sharks here. And as I forgot to make the changes here to the scoring here. There we go. So 1-0 lead for the Sharks, and so Lorentz scored the goal unassisted. So Lorentz will score an opening power play goal as the Sharks take it 1-0. And we will continue on in this this segment of the this first segment of the first period with another penalty check, this time between players 2 and 3, Tremblay and Hurdle. Oh, Tremblay's going to go to the box. Can the Sharks go up back-to-back? Can go back-to-back here? A 4 or 5 with a dot won't do it. 5 with a blank. Whoa, oh my goodness. The Sharks, Tomas Hurdle, will score the Sharks' second goal of the game. And how many assists? Unassisted. Oh my goodness. So back-to-back unassisted goals for the Sharks. And right away, these fans are like, what is going on here? Woo! So that's 2 down, 4 to go. We continue on in this 5th minute of the first period here. I almost said second period, whatever. With a quality check between players 4 and 3. That's Van Boxmeer and Nico Sturm. We are looking for star. Both guys have star, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 15. Home goalie must make play save, so a 4 or 5 with a dot will make the stop. It will, so nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. We got a quality check, this time between anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 2, that's Kevin Labanc. We're looking for the quality of hits. Labanc is not going to win this one, so it's either going to be Chartra Riesborough, or Pierre Bouchard. We'll roll the red die with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like we roll a 6, and that will be Pierre Bouchard winning the quality check over Kevin LeBanc as he moves in on James Reimer, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the save. Can't, and the Habs will get on the board. It's 2-1, courtesy of Pierre Bouchard. And 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lafleur, and I think we'll go with Riesborough. So Bouchard from Lafleur and Riesborough will get the Habs on the board. It's 2-1 in favor of the San Jose Sharks. Penalty check between players 2 and 1. Roberts and Gregor. Ooh, both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And that, we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got a quality check, this time between players, anybody on the ice for the Habs against player 4. That's Mario Ferraro. We're looking for the quality of power. Pick your poison between anybody. So we'll roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a reroll. 2, that's Mario Tremblay. Both guys have the same quality of power, and that will do it for the first period with the Sharks in the lead by a score of 2-1. We got a quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 3. That's Logan Couture. We're looking for the quality of hits. To tie, we could either go with Chartra or Nyrop. I think that's what we might do. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I do want to keep that square out there just in case for Nyrop, even though I got Savard out there. So we're going to go with Chartra, as both guys have the same quality of hit. And we'll move on to the next segment here in this one. Home scoring chance of a 51. Visitor defense player in 2, that's I think LeBanc was used earlier, so sorry about that. Instead, it'll be Fabian Zetterlund on a. So we got a home scoring chance of a 51. Visitor defense player in 2. That's Zetterlund. He stops the goal with a quality roll of hit or a square. Otherwise, it will be a game-tying goal. It looks like it will be, as Zetterlund does not have hit or a square. The Habs tie it up. Let's see who scores the goal. Excuse me. 3. Third best shot rating. So the best out there on the ice is Schutt and Lafleur. So we have a tie between Lafleur and Schutt. So the second best is going to go. The third best is going to go to Mahavlich. So Pete Mahavlich will score the goal. And 2 assists will be handed out in the play. It'll be Lafleur and Schutt. We'll go with the Lafleur and Schutt scoring on the assist for Pete Mahavlich game-tying goal here in this one against the San Jose Sharks. We got a quality check, this time between players 3 and 1. That's Jacques Lemaire against Yona Gajovic. I think that if I'm saying that right. We're looking for the quality of skill. It looks like Jacques Lemaire is going to win that one, as he does have skill. So he's moving in on Reimer, hopefully to make a 1 or a 2 with a dot to make the stop. And a 1 with a dot will do it, as James Reimer keeps his team in this ball game here. And we move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 22. Home goalie must make shot saves, so one or two will do so for Michel Larocque. Nope, and the Sharks will extend their lead. It's 3-2. Let's see who scored the goal. 9, second best shot rating. The best out there is Erik Karlsson. The second best will go to Tomas Hertl. So Hertl will score the goal, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. So how about it? Erik Karlsson will assist Tomas Hertl on the 3-2 go-ahead goal here for now, as the Sharks lead it 3-2. As we continue on in this portion of the segment with a quality check between players 3 and 1, that's Riesborough and Steven Lorentz. Oh, excuse me. We are looking for smart. It looks like both guys do not have smart, and that is going to be it for that segment here in this second period, with the Sharks on top 3-2 as we head to the 20th minute of the second period. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs against Noah Gregor. We're looking for smart. To take to jump on him, it's either going to be Wilson, Roberts, Mahavlich, or Savard, or they could either tie it. At this point, the Habs really want to tie this ball game up, so I think they're going to go for it. We're going to go right across from them with Maury Wilson. So as he does have smart, so it looks like he will move in on James Reimer, hopefully to make a 1 or 2 with a dot to make the stop. Nope, the game is tied courtesy of Maury Wilson, and the assists are going to be going to two players here with Mahavlich, and let's go with Savard. So Wilson from Mahavlich and Savard are your scoring tally for the game-tying goal here in this second period as we continue on in this portion of the segment with a penalty check between players 1 and 3. That's Rick Chartraw against Nico Sturm. Ooh, Rick Chartraw, get your butt in the box, bro. As Nico Sturm will move in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make the stop. And he does so, and we will go to the third period all knotted up at 3 goals apiece here in game 1 of this time frame. We got a penalty check to begin the third period with a between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Sharks. Excuse me. It looks like we could either tie or the Sharks will go on the power play. I think we're probably going to tie. So it's really simple enough to tie and not really let the Sharks, the Habs go on the power play. So it's either Zetterlund, Couture, or Vlasic. I do want to keep one of those symbols. I do want to keep those symbols out there. So we're going to go with Fabian Zetterlund, as both guys, Van Boxmeer and Zetterlund, both have the same penalty rating of 0. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Penalty check again, this time between players 4 and 3, Savard and Couture. Oh, Serge Savard is going to head off to the box as Logan Couture has a penalty rating of 0 as he moves in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to stop the attempt. And he will do so. Keep this game tied up right where it's at 3 apiece here in game 1 of this time frame. Quality check between players 5 and 2. That's Nyrop and Barabanov, I think that's if I'm saying that right. We are looking for the quality of hit. It looks like Nairop wins that one as he does have hit printed on his card as he moves in on James Reimer, hopefully to make hopefully to make a 1 or 2 of the dot to make the stop. Can't, and the Montreal Canadiens will take their first lead of the game. It's 4-3, courtesy of Bill Nairop. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lemaire and Steve Shutt will assist Bill Nairop on the go-ahead goal for the Habs. But as you know, as they always say, this lead is not safe. Here, as the Habs crawl back from 2 goals down to tie it up at 2, to all of a sudden to a 4-3 lead, and we continue on with a visitor scoring chance of a 45. Any visitor player with a power play circle star creates a power play goal. Yes, Tomas Hertl does have the quality as Barber. Oh, not yeah, I can't speak. Sorry. As the player in 2 for San Jose was used. Tomas Hertl does have the power play circle star, so he's going to be moving in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to score a power play goal. And he will be denied as this game stays right where it's at of 4-3 in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. We got a quality check, this time between both players in 2. We're looking for the quality of star. Neither player has star, and we are going to go to the empty net mini chart for the first time in a while. And let's see what happens here. 12. Leading team goalie must make shot save. Okay, so Michel Larocque needs to make a shot save. 1 or 2, or otherwise we are going to go to overtime. He does. The game is over. Stop the clock. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What a game. What a nail-biter of a game. The Sharks really had their chances here to score, but too little, too late, as they could not hold on to a 3-2 lead. They gave up. They coughed up the lead late in the early in the third. The Habs tied it up at 3 to allow them to score the go-ahead goal and win Game 1 by a final score of 4-3. Stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game summary for Game 1, and stay tuned for Game 2 coming up on my to be posted up on my channel very soon. But if you're watching this in the full-time playlist on my channel, that will be coming up very shortly. And as always, every game summary is presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to always drink responsibly. As always, with Bitty Beer, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer.